Hello, hi. Today we discuss the acid base concepts. What is acid? The substance which gives H plus ion in the aqueous solution, that is known as the acid. For example, acid, hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid, acetic acid, that means which have the H plus factors, H plus ions, that is known as the acids. What is base? The substance which have OH minus ions, that is the OH minus, that is the hydroxyl group. So that in the factor in which the OH factors are there, that is known as the base. For example, sodium hydroxide NaOH, KOH, potassium hydroxide KOH, calcium hydroxide CaOH whole 2. These are the bases. What is alkali? The soluble base is known as alkali. So that these are the concept of acid and base. How you distinguish between the acid and base? For the concentration of the acid and base, how many percentage or what is the concentration of the acid and base, to distinguish we use the pH meter. What is pH meter? The potential of hydrogen or power of the hydrogen. That the pH meter belongs to 0 to 14. That is the pH limit, 0 to 14. If 0 to 7, that is acidic. 7 to 14, that is basic. When the pH is 7, that is the neutral. We say that it is the neutral. For example, what is neutral? When the acid and base mix to each other, that gives salt plus water, that is neutral solution. When acid and base mix, for example, acid, hydrochloric acid plus base, sodium hydroxide NaOH, that gives, when it mix, it gives H2O, NaCl plus H2O. NaCl, that means sodium chloride, NaCl plus H2O. NaCl, that is salt plus water. Acid and base when mixed to each other, that is called the neutralization solution. It is the definition of neutralization solution. Then comes to the 0 to 7, the pH of meter. 0 to 7, what is the acidic H plus concentration is increases. 0 to 2, 0 to 2, that is the highly acidic or strong acidic. Then 2 to 4, that is the moderate acid. 4 to 7, in between the concentration of the substance pH, that is the weak base, weak acid. Then comes to comes to the 7 to 14. 7 to 14, that is the OH minus, that is hydroxyl group, that is base. 0 to, if the concentration of the pH contains 7 to 14, that is OH, that is base. When the base contains 12 to 14, that is the strong base. 14 to 10 to 12, that is the moderate base, and 12 to 7 in between, that is the weak base. That is all about the acidic or base, acid and base substances, base concentration. If a substance is acidic or basic, we can detect through the pH paper, and we can determine the concept of acid and base. How many percentage of the pH contains, that we can calculate in the pH paper. Then comes to the concept of acid and base theory. These are the three concepts are there. That is, number 1 is Arrhenius concept, number 2 is Bronsted Lowery concept, number 3 is Lewis concept. What is Arrhenius concept? The acid which gives H plus ions in the aqueous solution, that is known as the acid, according to the Arrhenius theory. For example, hydrochloric acid gives H plus plus Cl minus. H plus, that is the plus factor, that is the cation part, and Cl minus factor, that is the anion part. Positive, that is cations, and negative, that is the anions. Nitric acid HNO3, that gives H plus NO3 minus, nitrate NO3 minus. Then comes to the acetic acid CH3COOH, that means when it gives H plus CH3COO minus. Arrhenius said that the substance which gives H plus and the aqueous solution, that is known as the acidic. Then comes to the Arrhenius base, the substance which gives OH minus factor. that is the Arrhenius base. For example, we can say potassium hydroxide. One potash KOH that gives K plus OH minus. K plus, that factor is cation part, and OH minus that is the anion factor. The KOH, barium hydroxide, calcium hydroxide, these are the basic. Then comes to the second part, the Bronsted and Lowery concept, the acid. What is the, according to the concept of Bronsted-Lowery acid, the substance which has a tendency to donate a proton, that means H plus ion, to any other substance, that is known as the acidic. Again I say that Bronsted-Lowery concept of acid is the substance which have a tendency to donate a proton, to donate a proton, is known as the acid. The substance which has tendency to accept a proton, that is the Bronsted-Lowery base. These are the two factors. Reminded, tendency to donate, that is acid, tendency to accept, that is base. Then comes to the third acid base concept, Lewis concept. What is Lewis concept acid? The acid defines as any substance that can accept a pair of electrons, while a base is any substance which can donate a pair of electrons. Remember one thing, that acid defines as the substance that can accept a pair of electrons. Accept a pair of electrons, that is acid. Donate a pair of electrons, that is base, according to the Lewis concept. Today we discuss about the acid base concept. Again, how you distinguish acid and base? Then the one litmus test is there. When the substance is acidic, then the blue litmus converted into red. If the blue litmus is converted to red, then that substance is acidic. If the red litmus converted into blue, then the substance is basic. We can use the litmus to detect a substance is acidic or basic. Understand? So that indicator, litmus is a indicator to distinguish the substance is acidic or basic. Then we use the pH meter to determine the concentration, how many percentage of acidic, how much percentage of basics are there. We use the pH meter, potential of hydrogen or power of the hydrogen. Today we discuss the concept of acid and base. I think that this lesson is very useful for you, so that if you like this video, this class, then you can subscribe my channel, like also, and comment. Thank you very much. Thank you.